Hi there, how's it going? Welcome back to our Shining Resonance Refrain playthrough for the PS4. If you missed last part, you'll find a link down in the description to the last part. Go ahead and watch it if you need to. We're picking right up, we're in the middle of a scene. They were just talking about that thing. They're talking about that thing of the Symphonica, and they're like, let's go try it out, let's use it, I guess. So I think we're gonna get another tutorial. Right, so it says, in battle you can now use Band, or B-A-N-D. Band. Press the R button. Okay. I'm sure this will all make sense in practice. So Band, in order to use Band we need BPM, Battle Performance Mana. I really feel like they shoehorned that in. They tried really hard to make it make sense. Alright, so as long as, like, when you're using this, I guess, your BPM eventually goes down. And once your gauge hits 0, you kind of lose the effects. So I guess it's like a buff of some kind. So we have a gauge now on the left side, that's totally new. And it looks like it builds with regular attacks. Okay, well, let's see what it looks like. Okay, so our effects for this first, we only have one right now. So our critical rate goes up for all attacks, and our our accuracy goes up to 100%. So we're always gonna be hitting. Presumably we'll never miss, and a lot of those attacks will be critical. Let's go ahead and let's see what this looks like. Alright. That was cool. I guess we get different music as well. So yeah, the gauge on the left is definitely draining, and that's actually a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. I still don't know how I feel about Rinna as a character, as a controllable character. I'm sure she's a nice, like, character. But just not my playstyle. How many more characters we're gonna get, I wonder? Alright, so Kirika wants to go back to town, and Rinna's like, no. I want to go scope out the enemy a little more. Like, we have Dragoners, we have Yuma. So we should be, like, really strong. Alright, so yeah, we're just going to go on further into the forest. So what? Oh, that was Yuma. It scared the shit out of me. Alright, now we have control, and the first thing we need to do is check out the costumes for Rinna. So if my guess is right, they actually should just be appearing here. Here they are, wow, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 costumes? Plus 2 swimsuits. Yeah, I really don't know why I thought these were just other character costumes. It just makes so much less sense now that I'm actually thinking about it. They're just more costumes for Kirika. But now we have Rinna's costumes. So let's see what her bikinis look like. Okay, cool. She looks nice, actually, without her big-ass hat. I actually just think these are all the same, just different colors. Here's her, like, normal swimsuit. Her default, if you will. And then she also has a student uniform and a maid uniform and an idol uniform. So I think those are just the... I guess those are her packs for the PS3 version. Oh, her student one's pretty cool, actually. And then the maid, I think, will get a personality probably. Yeah, I guess all the maids just come with personalities. I hope that like when we get our first male character, I hope we get like a butler costume. You know, just for parody. It only makes sense. It's only fair. Her idol one's actually pretty cool. I think I actually do like the idol costumes just on everyone. That's not Yuma. So yeah, it was really important that we put her in a costume. Hold on, was that even the right... Yeah, that's fine, okay. We'll see how that works. We also have a new thing on the menu for band. I think we can probably take a look at all our songs here. Okay, so we can't actually do anything right now. We only have one song. But it looks like we can select our center character, which I guess would be like who is the lead performer. Once we have more songs, I think we'll actually be able to take advantage of this menu. I honestly can't even do anything right now. I can't. Oh, there we go. Still though, we still only have one song. So up and down are supposed to be able to change your songs. There are none right now. Up, okay. I don't know why, but Sonia can't be the center for this song. But everyone else can be. So, I'm not sure why. Maybe Sonia doesn't know the song. Okay. Where do we need to go? I guess we can check out the top right first. Just run past this wolf thing. Was that? That has to have been Rinna. Shit, I actually don't know. I still can't decide on what I want to call her. Her Japanese name is Rinna. So when they dub it, like, I don't know if they'll stick to Rinna or Lena. Whatever, I don't know. I actually wonder if, like, the Switch version in Japan, if it'll get the English dub. Because, like, what happens for some games is after it comes out in English, it gets, like, re-released, I guess, in Japan. And then it'll include, like, the English dub on the disc or on the cartridge or whatever it is. Like, if you pick up Fate Extella on the Switch in Japan, you can actually just play it in English completely. It's just right on the cartridge. Because I think that's because the game came out like way after it was already released in English. And not just that, like just a bunch of other games too. Like you can, if you buy it when it gets re-released or if it's the second version of the game, it'll have English on it. So since this game is coming out on Switch the same day it is in North America and probably Europe, I want to know if you can play it in English, because that'd be pretty cool. It's always nice to have options. That's kind of part of the reason why I wanted to get like Lost Sphere and the other one, I Am Setsuna, on PC and on Switch, I guess, because it also has multilingual options, because that was after it came out in Japan. Okay, I'm probably not meant to be here because there's this big ass monster. Level 40. Okay, nope. Sorry. I'll leave you be. I wonder, like, if you're actually like really strong, if you can just fight that guard and win, and then if you can actually like end up in an area that you're not supposed to be in right now. I like how like Rinna's hat on her avatar. We'll just get into the battle so you can see her hat like on top of her character profile picture is like, it technically her picture is the biggest one, and it's just because of her hat. How close are we to leveling up? I mean, I guess Sonia will level up kind of soon, probably in a fight and a half. Like, speaking of Fate Extella, I've been wanting to play it for a really long time, like on the one on Switch at least, because it comes with all the DLC that was released for the Vita version and the PS4 version. So I really actually wanted to check it out. It looks like it's a lot of fun, and like honestly, actually I've never even played a Fate game before, and that maybe sounds weird. Like maybe that's surprising, but I've never played a Fate game of any kind, either the original visual novels or any of the spin-offs, like the RPGs or whatever they are on PSP. I've just never played a single one. And it looks fun. Like, Muso games, like Dynasty Warrior games, are always, I think, really, really easy to pick up. Like, anyone can play them. And they're really satisfying in their own way, because you can just, like, beat the shit out of so many characters, so many enemies. So I really wanted to check out Extella, and I just never did. I think I was waiting for like a price drop. I was waiting for it to go on sale or something like that, so I could pick it up as an impulse buy. But it just never got to a price cheap enough for me to just, you know, walk into the store and pull the trigger. So even now I haven't played it. And like Fate Extella Link is coming out like really soon. So now I'm like, well, maybe I should just play Link instead of playing the original. I don't know. Are they the same? Like, I can't... Actually, I'm not sure if Link is a sequel or an expanded version of the original Extella. Like, I read somewhere that it's not an expanded version. Like, it's actually a sequel. And maybe that's true. I haven't really looked into it, actually. So if it isn't like an extended version, maybe I'll just still pick up the original. All right, so since we aren't even supposed to be in that other area, I assume we have to be in this area. But our band gauge is maxed, so we can unleash the full capacities of our song. That is a two-headed wolf thing. That enemy name, I think it's Twin Head, I'm pretty sure, if I'm reading that right. Just literally called Twin Head. So one step below Cerberus, I guess. He wasn't good enough. I still find that weird, like that weird delay, that lag, like when you're between fights and you're invincible. You can just like be inside of an enemy and then it'll trigger. And like that one time we got an advantage battle, but I think like one time I was in the enemy but facing away and I ended up in a risky fight. Like, I just feel that's not fair. So I'm just gonna switch to Yuma so I can spam this attack. That, we got some heavy slowdown just there. I don't know if you saw it. You probably did. But yeah, we got some frame drops. I'm not playing this on a PS4 Pro. I actually only have like a vanilla PS4. And not even like the PS4 Slim. Like I'm only playing this on like a launch PS4. So I'm actually not sure if this is PS4 Pro enhanced. It might be. A lot of the recent games are. But if you're playing this on a Pro, or if you will be playing this on a Pro, maybe you can avoid some of those drops. Hopefully, at least. Because otherwise, there wouldn't be an appreciable benefit to actually buying a Pro. Like, I don't have a Pro because... Well, I mean, part of the reason why I don't have a Pro is because I actually don't have a 4K TV. So, for me... the benefits of getting a PS4 Pro would be limited to just like improved frame rate, which of course appeals to me. Like that's a really important thing. High tension. We got a personality called High Tension. Let's go check that out. But yeah, just the frame rate. But I haven't pulled the trigger on a Pro because it's so hard to justify spending that much money for higher frame rates, like up to 60. This personality is called High Tension, which in Japan is a good thing. It means like you're really excited or something like that, which is hilarious because I think in like English-speaking countries where we speak English natively, if you have high tension, that's usually a bad thing. So like explaining that to like Japanese people is always amusing. It's like, hey, like high tension isn't a good thing. Like you don't want to have high tension. I still don't know how I missed. Like maybe I was too far away. The game has auto lock on, so it's always confusing to me when I like miss somehow. Also, I realized I looked at her personality but didn't even like equip it to see how it would change. Alright, we'll try that one on. It doesn't really change anything, but why not? I want to know how many personalities are in this game, like, because we keep finding them in like treasure chests and stuff. I'm sure there's like a comprehensive list somewhere on the internet, especially because the game is not even like new, like it's old, like a couple years old, so probably there's a list somewhere of all the personalities where to find them, what the best ones are. Where are we going? These dungeons are like, I don't want to say they're bad, but they're not. They're just really simple. I guess it's fine. I guess the layouts are not bad. They're not difficult. So you always know where to go, which is fine. I'm totally okay with that. I feel like there are certain games with like super long dungeons, and in my opinion it would be really difficult to do let's plays of those games unless you're just really charming and entertaining, which I'm not. So anyways, and on that note, we're about to trigger our event, so let's take a break for here. Let's take a break right here, and we'll come back with the next part pretty soon. So if you don't want to miss it, you can keep it on the channel. You can let me know what you thought. In the meantime, go ahead and leave a comment. You can follow me on Twitter. I'll put a link to my profile in the description. You can also head on over to the channel and find another video to enjoy. If you like Japanese games, hopefully you'll find another video there. All we play are Japanese games. But as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again. Take care.